Alright, hey, what's up you guys? Gavin here. Today we're looking at another stupendous band. Radiohead is what we're looking at today, and the album is Pablo Honey. Alright, so the first thing we're talking about is my first impression of the band. The first time I ever heard Radiohead was incidentally on the radio. The song was Creep, and I thought it was the most saddest, depressing song I've ever heard in my life. I literally thought, I told my mom, I was like, this is the type of music you kill yourself to. So yeah, that was my first impression. I really honestly didn't like Radiohead when I first heard them. I thought it was way too depressing for me. The nature was just so solemn, and the lyrics were completely from a place that I clearly had not ever been to. So I really didn't understand where or why the artist was coming from this place. So yeah, that's my first impression. Alright, so the next we'll talk about is the lyrics. Now, the song I chose to look at is Creep, and mostly because it's the song that I'm most familiar with off this album. Alright, so it starts off, when you were here before, couldn't look you in the eye, you're just like an angel, your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather, it's a beautiful world, and I wish I was special, you're so effing special. But I'm a creep, I'm a weirdo, what the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. So yeah, if you can tell, that's very, very, very sad and like self-loathing to a point that it's almost sickening. Like, not admitting, but like saying you're a weirdo, saying you're a creep, like you don't have to say those things. Like, you're probably not a creep, you know. And he goes on, he's like, I don't care if it hurts, I want to have control, I want a perfect body, I want a perfect soul. What the hell am I doing here? Yeah. So those lyrics are not about, I can't really talk about love and loss. I think they're more about self-loathing. You know, someone was like down in the dumps and kind of went too far with it. But I mean, if you only like Nirvana for their sad shib, I think this would perfectly match that. Because it's really sad. So I don't understand this piano at the very end. I'm not really most familiar with this album, but from the song Creep and this one, it's like, never mind the bollocks type stuff. Yeah. So I guess kind of like Nirvana, Sex Pistols influence. I wouldn't say that they're closely, like, so close to them, but they're definitely influenced. Alright, so the next thing we're talking about is my favorite song off this album. Now, listening to it, having heard, there's a couple good songs off this album. I think, kind of like You. You's pretty cool, and How to You's pretty good. I would say Creep, because I've listened to it most, but honestly when I first heard You, I thought it was really impressive. It's much more along the lines of the type of rock that I'm into. Creep is kind of cool, but the lyrics are too obvious that he's trying to, you know, upfront sadness onto people. I don't dig that. Like, keep the sound, change the lyrics, they're way too obvious. I like to be, like, hinted, like, it was my idea to be sad, not yours. But, yeah. Alright, so the last to talk about is the singing and screaming styles that Radiohead employ. Now, to me, they don't sing badly, but there's a song by them that, or it might not be, and it's kind of like the Pixies. I think that's who. I think they kind of remind me of. As far as singing goes, the person from the Pixies. Yeah, you know, a mix between monotone and gospel. It's kind of how to sum it up. So yeah. Alright guys, if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you have any other suggestions for movies, music, games alike, leave in the comment section. I'll be sure to check them out. And to rate this album, I give it a 3 out of 5, just because it's not crazy good. There's nothing really that stands out about it, but it's not bad. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Don't forget to subscribe. Peace.